What's up, y'all? It's Maya J, and we're back with another episode of Talks of a Wallflower, and let's get into it. So today we have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of topics I want to get into. But first, I do want to say, hey, y'all, what's up? I know I've been gone for the past, week and a half, but I'm back. You know, mental health is one of the main things that I care about, and I just need to take me a little mental health break. I feel like it's okay to take breaks from things, but I have to still remain consistent. So I'm sorry, I had a little brain fart. I'm pretty sure y'all could tell, but I have to still remain consistent in what I do and what I love. And I don't even know if y'all can see this, but she is going ham right now, like with these biscuits. I ain't even ordered none of these hoes, but please excuse her. So yeah, let's get into this tea. I think it's episode 7, 6 or 7. I think it's 7. But yeah. So the first thing I want to get into is allegedly some hackers got into Kai Cenat's finances and they kind of dropped how much he makes in a month. I don't even know if it's real, his real actual finances. But I just feel like it's just fun to talk about. And plus, it's just a good little topic to start off the podcast because I have a lot of stuff that I want to get into. So, unfortunately, Kai Cenat got hacked by some hackers and they were able to get into his finances. And on the screenshot, it states that of 2025 to, well, the start of 2025 till February, it appears that he made over $4 million, but he has a lot of expenses that took away from that. But at the same time, his expenses is crazy, and him and how much he makes is even more crazy. Like the fact that he's making all this money off of Twitch and like other endorsements, but it's just the simple fact that he's making all this money off of Twitch. Like I wouldn't have even expected like a Twitch person to even make this amount of money, but at the same time people do subscribe and like send like super chats and stuff like that. I guess I don't really know how Twitch works. I do want to get into Twitch. I might start doing Twitch later on because I think I mentioned that in like my other 2 podcasts on how I wanted to start doing Twitch, and I feel like I should get into Twitch, but I don't know what I would do. Like, I feel like if I was to Twitch, I would literally just have my camera up with me all day and I would just be talking into the camera all day because sometimes I just be needing to talk and hopefully somebody be on the hell to respond. But I see that his gross profit is $1 million out of that 4. And I see that he owes Culture Genesis. Well, I think these are sales. These are incomes. Oh, expenses. Okay, advertising and marketing makes sense. He needs to pay that much, but he only pays like $62 for that. That's crazy. And it says commission and fees to 2,000. Okay, dues and subscriptions. Dang, for Twitch you gotta pay them 4,000 out of that. Okay, y'all, this is a lot. Legal, insurance. Dang. Okay. Honestly, he got a lot of expenses, so at the same time, he still is a rich ass nigga. So I guess it really don't matter what type of expenses he got or what he can do because he's low key on like Mr. Beast level, in my opinion. Now I wouldn't say like all the way on Mr. Beast level, but like he's getting there. Like he's able to have a lot of people on his stuff that I wouldn't even expect him to have on his stream. I do want to start Twitch. Like if you're a Twitch streamer and you see this podcast and you want to have me on there, just let me know because I do want to get on there. And I promise you, I'm not going to be boring. I'm very monotone. I am sorry about that. That's just how I am. But at the same time, I do be saying a lot of crazy stuff. So I'm just trying to advertise myself because this is my Bad Girls Club audition. I want to be on somebody's Twitch. Well, this is my Twitch girl audition. I want to be on somebody's Twitch stream. Put me on there. I really do. Like, we can do all type of challenges. I don't care. And then the next thing I want to talk about is how Anijah or yeah, Anijah Robinson is back from Dubai or wherever she was locked. I think she was locked up in Dubai. But long story short, she's back from Dubai, and I'm just like, I don't even know what to say because I don't feel like she was genuinely okay in the head. Like, I'm not saying like okay in the head, but I genuinely don't feel like she was mentally well. Like, we should have known that on how she went to these other countries and was trying to tell these people how to run their country and how she was going to make it better. Come on now. Like, I know y'all done seen all them videos of her and all in them people countries talking about how she run it and how she gonna make it better and stuff like that and how this needs to be better and like, come on now. And her eyebrows said it all. And the fact that she went to a whole different country to meet a 17-year-old boy. Nobody's talking about that. They think that she's so funny. Whole time she went to a whole different country to meet an underage boy. And even if she was 18 and that's the legal age, that's weird. You're like 30 and nobody in your family told you that's not okay. No, he was 19. I got it wrong. Still, you're like in your 30s, 40s, and you flew all the way to a whole different country to meet a 19-year-old. And it's just crazy. And let's see what he said because he broke his silence, I guess. Let me see. Everything was good. It was perfect. The fuck? I'm so sorry. Everything was good. It was perfect. Nothing was bad for me or shocking or anything he said about Robinson's arrival. He denied the claim that he or her family had abandoned or betrayed the social media star. Media is making up S by itself, but if you can show me on video in which Anijah is saying I abandoned her, left her, or dumped her, I would agree. But media and third parties are showing that. And did Naja say anything like that? Okay, so I guess he's saying like we never did anything to her. Stop. She even told Trump to like stop playing with her because she just felt like she could just do whatever. And I just needed to just say that because, girl, it was just not a lot of things that were right about this situation. And I'm not too sure on why. Like, I think she was in Pakistan. I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, I'm not too sure on why the Pakistani people had her like flaunting her around all on the news, all on social media. Like, I feel like she was low key like a laughing stock for America. But I digress because I guess Americans liked her too, but I did not enjoy that. Like, it was funny to a certain extent, but then eventually it was like, come on now, girl. Like, you know that was not it. Like, you know it was not it. And then speaking of people that do not have their head all together, let's talk about Anthony Edwards and his 3 child support cases that are open right now. And I just want to give y'all the rundown. And y'all know the first one, allegedly, I guess, is 3. It could be more. But anyways, we all know how Anthony Edwards gets down. Like, we all know this. Like, let me see. Yeah, there we go. And we also know how little baby mama get down. She's so weird, like the way she be talking. And then she even gave her little rebuttal on it, on how she feels like because she has kids with these rich and famous men that she's not a gold digger, when it kind of shows that because at the same time, you're like, let me see how old she is because I don't want to say the lady 40. But I know she way older than little baby. Way older than little baby. She just got a little kid ass voice, but she way older. She's 38. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tweaking. I was gonna say 40. She's 38. And how old is little baby? Oh, speaking, I got something to say about Lil Baby, and I do need to say this because I just need y'all. Maybe I'm thinking too hard on it, so just let me know if I'm thinking too hard on this Lil Baby stuff. Cause y'all, everybody know like how Lil Baby got like a little Rico case going on and stuff like that. And I mean, like the kid was shot last year in like July, I think, during a video shoot or something like that. On I don't think it was Atlanta. I think it was like Oakland City or something, Oakland, Georgia or something, or Oakland City. Yeah, Lil Baby is 30. That's like 8 years older. I feel like that's predatory, but that's neither here nor there. Um, Anthony Davis and his three baby mamas cases that he got going on is basically how y'all know how he told Aisha how he don't want nothing to do with the baby. I told you to abort it. You don't want to abort it, and you still have not aborted it. So I just don't want nothing to do with the baby. And that's really what he had. He even told her that you can have full custody and stuff like that. He don't want nothing to do with that lady. So I don't know what happened, what they did, what transpired, but it's crazy. He don't want nothing to do with that lady. Nothing. But his three child support cases that are open from three different women are Aisha Howard, Deja Cariel, and Alexandra De Roaches. Des Roaches. The Roaches. The three roaches. Okay. Never mind. I wouldn't say they roaches. That was mean, y'all. But yeah, he's facing it with over his daughter Aubrey, and then he also had one prior with Deja for fraternity test over fraternity test because I guess he didn't feel like that was his child. And then he had a other one with Alexandra's where he reportedly faces child support lawsuit. Basically, I guess he's not paying his child support. So he's a deadbeat. All he gives a fuck about is ball and probably the game. Like how these high school, this nigga still in a high school ass mindset. He don't want shit to do with these kids, and that's trifling. How you could be a full on deadbeat dad. And he's probably in a fucking mindset where he's like, I'm too far into my career. I'm too far in this shit. I don't got time to slow down. I don't got time for kids. But it's like, bro, you sitting here having sex with all these women. You sitting here having full on sex with all these women, unprotected. And then you don't want nothing to do with these kids. It don't make no sense to me. And like you can tell a woman to abort it, but at the same time, that's her choice. Why would she want to abort something that she might not want to do that with? Like maybe she wants the baby. Like maybe it's a woman like me where I don't know if I can have kids. Well, I okay, little TMI, but I did get my like I guess hormones checked for my ovaries, and they said they're working really good. But with PCOS, it is a little harder to have kids, but that does not mean that I cannot have them. So if the chance were to come and I want to keep my kid and you tell me to abort it, and what if this is the only one I could have, I'm going to probably keep it. So even though this is probably not the case for these women, but I'm just saying like a little scenario of how it's their body, their choice. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like he needs to get it together. I really don't understand why. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so I guess with all his women that he has kids with, except Aisha, where he feels like they needed a paternity test and he's just not paying. And they were all his kids. It's crazy. He just did not believe it. I don't know. Never met no delusional man like this before besides him. And that is crazy to me. And he not even that fine. Maybe he looked better in person. Okay. But yeah, that just don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to look at my phone. speaking of Lil Baby, because I need to go back to that. I'm sorry, I just lost my breath when I was talking about that. But speaking of Lil Baby, and y'all know how you got these Rico charges, like I said prior, I just wanted to refer back to his recent podcast with Lil Yachty and how um basically Lil Baby was on there like explaining himself, and I was just kind of like watching it, trying to figure out why was he explaining himself so much on there. Like, he explaining what 4PF mean. He's explaining, like, he's just explaining everything. And he's explaining how he's not a bad person, like how he got his money, how what 4PF came from, how he said it came from one of his friends in jail that he met. Stuff like that. Like, just basically just running himself down, making him seem like a good person. Which I'm saying Lil Baby is a good person. I haven't really seen him do anything weird or wrong besides being a cheater. Does that make you a bad person? Yeah. But at the same time, I feel like cheaters are good people too, depending on, like, if you didn't grow out of it or not. But anyways, he was just on there just explaining himself. And I just feel like you guys need to go back and watch it. I might insert a clip here so you guys could get like a little feel of what I'm talking about. But I just need you guys to watch it and then see like what I'm seeing. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm seeing. But I definitely feel like this Rico charge that he's getting, I feel like it might just be like another Young Thug Rico charge, but he might just be in that hole for a minute. I can't lie. If they actually try to indict him or indict or whatever it's called, I don't care. Let me see. Yeah, so basically, Lil Baby was charged for filming his music video in the wrong place, which led to a little kid getting killed on July 2nd, 2024, shooting deaths of a 13-year-old Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis at a birthday party for for Freeman. A third party, Devontae Davis, was injured. According to police warrants, the two murdered children were innocent victims of the ongoing gang violence between the rivals Only My Family OMF and Pockets and Four Pockets Full 4PF, an organization connected to Dominique Amarian Jones and Atlanta-based rapper Lil Baby. So that was a little spill from the news report. So basically, the Atlanta Police Department feel like it was a cowardly act, and that they feel like it was Lil Baby's fault because he brought that over there to them, basically over there to that kid's party, which untimely and unfortunately ended two kids' lives. And I don't feel like that should be anything like indicted on like a RICO charge. I do feel like that's a little obsessive if you want to be honest with me, but I don't feel like you should be indicted on like a RICO charge for that. I don't know. I don't even feel like it should be something. I feel like the people that shot the guns should be the ones that are getting like, charged. I don't even feel like it was Lil Baby's fault, but that's neither here nor there because that's just how people get down. Like, that's just how the police department get down. Crazy. And then speaking of the hood, y'all be watching Hood Prom or Black People Prom. Like, I don't understand why white people call Black people prom Hood Prom. Like, we don't call it Hood Prom. We call it prom. And I just wanted to talk about how not black people, white people see black people as like entertainment. Like, they don't see us as people for real. Like, if we do something that entertains them, we do something that, sorry, my back hurt. If we do something that we feel like, well, they feel like is extremely entertaining and they want to see it consistently, they do not see us as people. They see us as entertainment. Like, think back in the day when we were slaves or when we were free. They literally had us up there dancing, singing. Like, there's so many jazz singers that have literally just sing for free. Like, not sing, but sung for free, played for free, dance for free. Like, come on now. Like, they don't see us as people. They never seen us as people. They've always seen us as entertainment. Even when they watch our TV shows, they don't see us as people. They see us as entertainment. They watch us for entertainment. I don't see white people as fucking, like, when I sit here, not like when I sit here and watch a white reality TV show, I don't see them as entertainment. I see them people as people. You're not entertainment, because then that just makes me like, when I see you and I see your type of people, I categorize y'all as people. Y'all not entertaining to me. Y'all just a person. Like, if you know what I'm saying, like, y'all just something like weird. If you know what I'm saying, it's just, I don't know. Next thing I want to talk about as entertainment wise is Pop the Balloon. I know y'all didn't see that viral video of that man trying to describe what he feel like is a perfect date. And I just wanted to just talk about how, why would you sit here and tell her how you gonna pick her up in a Rolls Royce full of flowers? You don't even know the destination, but you said we probably gonna go out to eat somewhere real nice, real fancy, and after that we gonna go to the club, throw some money, and pop some bottles. And it was like, do you really think that's like how a woman wants to spend their first date? Like, that's crazy as fuck. And then he came, he was all blinged up, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what men think women want. Like, what I feel like y'all think we want, we don't want that. Like, and then y'all come, like, I feel like the women that come at y'all because y'all got woo doo doo woo is because them women is not there for the right intentions. Come on now. Let's be real. Them is not there for the right intentions. If a woman coming up to you because you got money or you got all this going on, they do not fuck with you for real. Let's be for real. They do not want you for real. Let's be for real. Like, I don't know. I feel like men need to figure that out. They need to figure that out, because it's a lot of men out here that are about as lost as women. Like, y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all think y'all know what y'all want. Y'all sit here, y'all see something that look nice, that look cute, or y'all sit here and try to flex and flaunt. That shit do not move the motherfucking ground. It don't move my ground. It don't move me. That shit do not shake up nothing. I promise you. Like, I'm the type of person, I look at your character. Even though I gotta stop doing that, because yeah, that has fucked me up. Like, these past relationships have not been good. So I have to stop doing that, where I just focus mainly on character. But I'm not, my first impression of you is not what you got. Like, if what you got, if you got money, if you got all that shit. And I feel like a lot of niggas got that fucked up, because a lot of bitches do not care about that. A lot of these bitches do care, but I don't really care when it comes to, like, I want to know how you are as a person, if we vibe, if we cool. And then if you got money, that's a plus. If you don't got money, we can vibe as friends. You know? I'm not saying like, I'm talking like, if you just dead broke, like you don't got shit going on, you don't got nothing going on, nothing, then yeah, I mean, like, the vibe cool, but we can't talk. But if you got some motion, like, I like a nigga with motion, but like, I like more than that. Like, I don't want to just a nigga with motion, because a lot of these niggas with motion don't have no substance. A lot of these niggas with motions are very nasty, narcissistic, and just not cool, very controlling. So I prefer my men to have motion, but they know how to have boundaries. They're emotionally intelligent and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. Men just need to figure out and see what a woman really likes, because I really do feel like y'all are lost. Like, this generation, it's so many women not having kids. It's so many women that would rather be single. Y'all better get it together. because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure a lot of women don't want to be single, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of women would prefer to be single than to deal with you niggas. I'm one of them. To I'd rather be single than to deal with you niggas for real. Cause I mean, like y'all be having shit to offer, but y'all be feeling like I gotta show up and show out to get this bitch. No, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm pretty sure it's hoes out here, but I'm pretty sure these hoes is gonna expect you to show up and show out every time 100%. If that's how you present yourself the first time, that's how they're gonna expect you to be all the time. They might expect you to be like a simple man, maybe behind that. Some girls may be like that, where they be like, "Ooh, I wonder what's behind that." But bro, let's be real. A lot of these girls is not worried about that. They worried about what you can do for them. If you coming up, you showing up and you popping it all the time and you showing that you popping it all the time, even though there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure like some of these girls is not trying to talk to you for that. So show that you have other sides of yourself other than that you can pop it. And that's my advice to men. Like, show that you have other sides to yourself other than that you can pop it. For real. And that's all I got to say on Pop the Balloon, bro. Now, I want to get into the Scotty with the body stuff. I've been watching baddies, and I'm finna start doing baddie reaction videos, so y'all need to tune in. I've been doing a lot of planning as well since that little whole week off. It's not because my hair is done, because, you know, I mean, my past podcast, I've been hopping on here with my natural hair, but I just want to hop on here and show y'all, like, you know, you low-key got one of the baddest podcasters, one of the cutest ones at least. At least. I could be in your top 10 at least. Top 10, top 20 at least. You know. But anyways, all I'm saying is Scotty with the body and Lemmy. Scotty with the body and Lemmy. We all knew that Scotty was talking to Lemmy, cheating, all that stuff. We all knew that. But the simple fact that she's a homewrecker, she's happy with being a homewrecker, which is crazy to me. And then now you're a homewrecker and you're getting allegedly beat up. It's crazy. Your dog is getting choked. Because her hairdresser got on social media and basically said how every time that allegedly Lemmy gets mad at you, he chokes your dog. He does all that, and then you had a bruise on your leg allegedly. Like, come on now, like you gotta choose your hearts. Like, I understand this women out here was like, well, he did blah 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 blah, but he still paid for blah blah blah. I mean, like, you see how he treats Natalie Nunn. Like, come on now. She cussed him out full fledged on stream, and he went and bought her a Louis Vuitton bag. Come on now, the duffel. Hey, we all know. We all know that man got some money. Zeus, we all know that baby got some money. But you need to choose your heart. Like, be bigger than that. Be stronger than that. Like, another man with money will come. I promise you. Another man that treats you like that will come, but won't put his hands on you. And that's all I have to say on that. Like, I don't know what's going on. They said that Scotty and Lemmy is very, very weird, very, very trifling, very, very backwards. But we're not gonna get into that. The other thing I want to talk about is Beyonce and Carrie Hilson, and how Carrie Hilson had made that remix "Turning Me On," well, "Turning Me On" or "Turning Me Off," whichever one. I don't care. That was a bop, cause I, I don't even know the lyrics. You're turning me out, turning me on. I don't know the lyrics like that, but you know, that was that was a good little song. I'm sorry, y'all. But I guess she didn't even write it. Esther and somebody else had wrote it, and it was to Beyonce and Sierra, and she was trying to diss them. But I feel like after that, her career kind of went down. Like, nobody was re-listening to her after that. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I feel like really is a thing called like a Beyonce curse or like a, because every time somebody come after Beyonce, we don't see them no more. So I don't know. Next, I want to talk about Quintina Brunson. I don't even know how to say her name. Quintina Brunson. Views on white people and how she says she don't even know white people. She do, cause she just divorced her white husband. And that's all I gotta say on that. Cause I don't even want to talk too much about that. Cause I don't really like the whitewash shit where you act like you don't know white people. You act whitewash and then you act like you don't know white people once that white relationship has ended. But okay. Even though she's funny, I do like her. Well, I can't say I like her. I just don't like when she said that because we all know the real. But whatever. And then lastly, I just want to talk about how Bad Baby felt like she deserved to be on the Billboard, the best rap Billboard, because I guess Doechii got on there. And I'm like, I don't feel like you're the best 25 rappers for women. That's dead. Like, even though you've been rapping since you were like 16 and you made a couple of hits, that does not mean that you are the best one. And plus, your demographic is like white and black people. If you want to do like best hip hop black, I feel like that should just stay as a black woman category because I feel like black people created hip hop. So I feel like that should just stay as a black category. I like your music though. But that's really all I gotta say, y'all. That's all I gotta say. But catch me next week. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, and follow me for real. Cause I forgot what I was gonna say, but follow me. Follow me at MAYAJOHNNIEAA, and then as well as Talks of Wallflower on Instagram. And then you can also follow or subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Google, Amazon. And yeah, that's about it. Bye, y'all.